Hey guys, it's Danny. Yes, I know that I skipped a video this week. I am trying to make it up with today's video. Today though, we have a sort of mixed subjects in this video because I do have some announcements to make. First of all, I finally managed to get myself a new computer, and it's a whole new world because it's a different operating system and a different editing software. So because I do need some time to learn that software, my schedule might be a little off the charts, and also the videos might look a little bit different because the templates cannot obviously be transferred. I will probably have a new intro, new outro, things of the sorts. Videos will have the same quality obviously, but they will just look a little bit different. So please bear with me. I'm trying to keep up with the schedule, but in case I don't, that's what's going on. We're gonna get on track at some point. I'm doing my best to learn this new editing software as fast as possible. That was the first order of business. The second, I decorated the white Christmas tree as I promised, and I uploaded the video on my second channel. Yes, in case you did not check the community section of my YouTube channel, I rebranded my second channel once again, hopefully the last time, because this is getting ridiculous, I know. But yeah, I kept trying to come up with another hobby and I simply don't have time for it. But I do have time for things that are complementary to this channel, which are plants, African violets, orchids from time to time, decorating a Christmas tree perhaps in the greenhouse, and all of these things that most people here on this channel are not here for. You guys subscribed for orchid tutorials, and I see it in the views in the back end. All of these videos which are not orchid related, and more specifically not tutorials, they get the least views. So I still want to do these types of videos, but obviously I need an audience which is interested in decorations and all sorts of African violet stuff and other plant stuff. So that's why I decided to make that second channel dedicated to these types of projects. It will kind of contain some orchids as well. It's inevitable. We are in my grow house. What is this? Greenhouse, grow space. I don't even know what to call it, because whenever I call it a greenhouse, which we usually call it, there are people in the comments saying, no, it's not a greenhouse. How can you say? Anyway, so I don't know how to call it. Me and my boyfriend, we call it a greenhouse. So yeah, being that I will film here, I will do tours here, you will see orchids here as well. It's inevitable. I cannot hide them away. So the second channel will sometimes have orchids as well. We'll have the tours. We'll have all of these things that I stopped doing on this channel. How frequently am I gonna post there? I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully as frequent as possible, but don't expect everyday videos. I stopped doing daily videos. Not necessarily because I don't like it, but first it was my computer. With the new camera, editing became a lot more laborious, and my older computer could not really handle 4K all that well in the editing style that I do. So for the past year, I had to make a budget and I had to buy a new computer. But one of the main reasons for stopping the daily videos or 5 times a week videos was the computer issue, and also the fact that I did want to focus more on quality than quantity. Luckily for me, I believe that the YouTube algorithm agrees as well, because I noticed my videos actually have more chances to go out there and to be seen by people. If I keep posting every day, some people will just miss videos because that's how life is. Even though we want to, we cannot really watch YouTube videos every single day. We do need to focus on what's around us. That is our priority. So as far as my videos are concerned, 3 times a week works pretty great. I might even reduce it to 2 times a week. I see that in this way, more of my subscribers actually see my videos. I give the videos a chance to be seen pretty much, with allowing a few days in between them. So I don't know, 2 to 3 videos per week maybe on this channel, and on the second channel, 1 video per week is the goal right now, but maybe 2, who knows, we'll see. I don't want to overload with the videos on that channel either. So yeah, being that there are many subjects that I would like to post on YouTube, but it's not okay to post them on the same channel for many different reasons, which have to do with what my analytics say in the back end. I decided to do 2 separate channels which are complementary. It's not a whole new hobby. It doesn't necessarily take too much time for me. So I think it will work. And if you guys are interested, I will link you to my second channel down below. It's called MissOrchidGirl. I wanted to give up the whatever Miss Girl thing, but no, I think it's my trademark. And I am pretty whimsical, as some of you might know, or I like whimsy stuff. And there we have it, poof, the name. So on that channel, do expect pretty decoration tutorials, African violets. All of the African violet videos will be moving there. Some orchids sometimes, but I will keep the important orchid things here on this channel, including new orchids and so on. Third piece of news, I have selected the giveaway winners. They have been notified, but I will mention them in this video as well. So for the USA giveaway, we have Anne Ethy, also Shannon Nierodzik. P.S. Please excuse me if I get your names wrong. I don't mean to, you guys know. And the last winner for USA, Jessica Viaros. For international, we have MJ40002, we have Nikki or Nisi Englesos, we have Sandra Macy, and for the mini orchid collection, we have Alexandra Visoyu. I'm just realizing now, are you Romanian? Maybe you're not, but your name just sounds like it. So congratulations to the winners. Do go back to that video. You should see your comment up top. If you're logged into YouTube, you should see my reply. Do what I say in my reply. We'll talk more details on email, and do please respond in this weekend. I will give you guys until Monday, and if you don't respond, I will have to choose other winners. I hope I won't have to, but anyway, congratulations and happy holidays. Now for the orchid part of this video, what I wanted to show you for the longest time now, I found a cute Vanda. And since this is a sort of diverse video, let me just show it to you. Ta-da! Here she is. You might have seen her in my latest sponsored video, in the Repub Me video. I kept putting off presenting this orchid because I'm actually expecting some very tiny Vandas in the mail, but they're coming from Germany and they're already 16 days on transport, so I don't know if it's gonna end well. But anyway, I wanted to make a video with those and with this one. I'm not sure when those will arrive, if ever. So here is what appears to be a almost black and white Vanda. In reality, it's not black, obviously. Black orchids are very, very rare, and typically the black color is given by a very, very deep purple, which is the case with this one as well. And on the market, I kept seeing something very, very similar to this for a while now, but you know me, I don't really like dark purple generally. If I can see it's purple, then not for me. What can I tell you? I have my preferences. This, however, is a little different. This is the darkest Vanda of this type that I've seen. And sure, if I go very close to it, I can see that this is purple. Also, this is clearly purple, but the dark portions of the flower in reality look so, so dark that your first impression is that this is pure black. I don't think the camera will properly pick up the color. Let me get you a close-up. But in reality, this is a very, very dark Vanda. Now, it has no ID, obviously. It's a flower shop Vanda, but I have to say it looks pretty similar to the Vanda Dark Spotty that I bought for my friend many, many years ago. I even have a picture with it. You can see it on the screen, but you can see that one is a clear purple color. Also, it can look like the Gordon Dillian, which is a pretty popular hybrid on the market, but not really. As I was saying, this one just seems to be so, so dark. So I took the plunge and I purchased it. Vandas around here are pretty expensive, but I've never seen this shade. And because it's just something that I've never seen before, I decided to buy it. Oh my. When it comes to Vandas, don't go to the flower shops, you guys. Just order online. They're much, much cheaper and you find the same quality orchids. But hey, I've never seen this one anywhere, so I had to purchase it. It looks like any typical Vanda, actually. I will pot it. We'll talk about potted Vandas in a second as well, since we're here. I didn't pot it just yet. I kept it bare rooted and I've been watering it because I wanted the flowers to last a little bit so I can show them to you. And then I will go ahead and find a suitable pot and pot it up. My Vandas are taking to being potted very well, but there's a trick to that, which we shall talk about maybe at length in a different video. But for now, yeah, this is the almost black and white Vanda. When I purchased it and the flowers were a little fresher, I meant fresher. That purpley color here, it didn't look so purple. It looked more white. You can see this flower has a little bit more white. So it really looked like a black and white Vanda. Now it's pretty colored. It is pretty purple, but the dark sides are almost black. I love it. There's no fragrance, PS. And I'm pretty sure it is a Sanderiana hybrid, judging by the pattern. Sanderiana is the mother ancestor for many, many, many hybrids nowadays. But yeah, there she is. If you guys have an ID, do let me know down below. My two guesses are Vanda Dark Spotty, which I believe is a commercial name, but Schroeder had it, and also Vanda Gordondilion, which looks similar, but it's a lot more purple. Okay, so what's the deal with the potted Vandas? Can they actually adapt? Well, yes, under certain circumstances. I kind of transitioned my Vandas unwillingly to being potted by first keeping them in baskets, then putting medium in the baskets, giving them a chance to get adjusted to a little bit more moisture, and in the end swapping the baskets for pots. But pretty much the medium remained the same. My Vandas, as you can see, have already adapted to the medium. There was nothing to adapt to because their roots were already adjusted to this type of medium, but now they are actually getting a little bit more water, or actually the medium stays moisture, is that a word? More moist for longer. And you can see they look so much plumper. I even have sap here, sticky sap just oozing from the orchids. That is a sign that they are properly hydrated, the roots are doing their job. So overall, it does work so much better for me. Now about the setup, well, I made it so that I can always undo it. Because if you notice, yeah, I do start to have some algae in the pots. I have foreseen that. But first I wanted transparent pots just to see what the roots will do, because yes, I can say sure the roots will adapt because they're already adapted, but there is always a chance that I will be wrong, at least with some of the orchids. So I wanted to see what the roots are doing overall. Now that I know that things are going okay, I can just switch the pot. Keep the medium, keep the orchid, just pluck it out, put it in an opaque pot, and hey presto, end of story, no more algae. And you'll see that some of my Vandas are potted already in opaque pots, usually the bigger Vandas, because I could not find big transparent pots. So the setup is temporary, but the little dish is not. I do still plan to keep my Vandas hanging because, well, it just saves space. I don't have any more space on my shelves, and also the Vandas are going outside in the summertime. Where am I going to put all of these 30 Vandas that I have, big Vandas? Well, hanging. So I devised a little setup which could let me have the benefit of a sort of reservoir or dish below my pots that could retain a little bit more water, especially during summertime, but still keep the Vandas hanging. So the dishes are glued to the pots, but not permanently. If I just press a little harder on this dish, it will pop out and I can absolutely reuse it. Same story for the transparent pots. Nothing is permanent. I can absolutely reuse the transparent pots with other orchids. And that's pretty much it. It is a more dense basket, if you will. Other than that, same story. Also, the little dish retains the water. And in case you didn't see how I currently water my orchids, check my video down below. I show you there how water is simply absorbed from the dish. That's why I'm using a dish. Some people will not benefit from the dishes, of course, but this is just the setup that I came up with. And as I was saying, I will be switching to opaque pots because these are very highlight plants and I'm sure algae will form in 2 seconds. I just wanted to see how the roots will do. Probably during this winter I will keep them in these pots just to observe the roots more, and then I will switch them to opaque pots, which are very easy to find on the market. The transparent pots are usually the problem. And yeah, that's about it with my Vandas. They're all very well hydrated, very happy. And I'm happy too because I don't have to share water anymore. I don't have to hose them down every single day in the summertime. And I don't need to make a mess on the terrace, which was kind of problematic to be honest, but hey. So for now I will definitely keep the setup and we'll see how everything goes. And that is about it for today. If you won the giveaway, don't forget to contact me, and congratulations. And I hope you guys will have great holidays. Check out my second channel too. I also have Instagrams for both of my channels. Check them in the description as well. And what else can I plug in here? Well, I think that's about it. So you know the drill, like or dislike this video below, subscribe to my channel for regular orchid videos, tutorials, experiments, and anything orchid related. And if you wish to support the channel, do consider visiting the merch store down below. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time, whenever next time will be. Bye!